Yeah, but I don't think I can pinpoint a troublemaker. Well, not yet. Anyway, let me watch it and watch some interviews, and then ask me for that question.
Who was the biggest troublemaker?
I mean, we had the grenades, but we had the grenades fall in. So that was a big troublemaker all in all. And then because obviously you see people's couples get taken out on a date like from someone else, and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? But yeah, I don't think I can pinpoint a troublemaker. Well, not yet. Anyway, let me watch it and watch some interviews, and then ask me for that question.
Who was the biggest troublemaker?
Nathan. Yeah, because I feel like even when Holly was like, Nathan, he's still persistent, so like he still lost the money.
I think in Nathan and Holly's relationship, Holly was definitely the one working harder towards becoming a better herself, trying to grow her relationship. And Nathan's just a horn dog, man. And
he was everywhere.
I love him for it. I can't hate on him for it. You know, we all went on that show to do the same thing. And I think he was one of the younger ones on the show too. So I think that had a lot to do with it, but 100% Nathan.
Truth. No, I'm joking. He wasn't a troublemaker, but he did.
I feel like unintentionally, but
unintentionally.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess technically, but I think Steph liked to stir the pot for sure.
Oh God.
He's very Now I'm thinking about it.
Steph's the biggest.
He loves it. He likes it. Yeah.
He works behind the scenes too. He does.
Yes, over time.
Who would you say was the biggest rule breaker?
I'd obviously Holly and Nathan. I wasn't great because it was
he was
Who was the biggest rule breaker?
Oh, I got the answer.
Yeah, you could guess. Look, let's show.
I was definitely the biggest. You know what?
Naughty.
Take that back. Nathan was the biggest rule breaker. Okay, there was times I really tried to convince him. So I'm gonna say Nathan was the biggest rule breaker.
Let's pin it on the boy. Yeah,
I like that. Who is the one guy or girl that everyone wanted to get with?
Georgia. The
little
stunning.
The little Meg.
She's stunning. She's like,
I got with
Margot Robbie, like.
Georgia. 100%.
Georgia. And it was
as soon as I got on
great.
that beach, I was in love.
It was great watching the show progress and seeing, new people come in and just seeing them go for Georgia. And me and Harry sitting back being like, this is going to be fun to watch.
We're like, we've been there.
Who made the strongest connection, in your opinion?
Me and Bo.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say
I'm going to say, I think just in general, Harry. Harry and Bo, yes, for a while. But I think just Harry in general made that connection. And really, he told us a lot about his past that I won't say personally because I don't know what he wants to say or what will come out. But the kid really grew and he became more comfortable and such a more open person to things. And so I think Harry's relationship with himself, honestly, is the best relationship.
The thing is, though, like, I look at that as well and feel like, for me, Steph, like, grew the most for me. And I said this to him, like, as we were getting, like, midway through the show, because, like, a lot of the workshops, Steph said things that some people wouldn't dare even talk about or they wouldn't dare admit about themselves. So for me to, like, watch Steph, like, say what he said made me emotional. And I thought, that's, like, a proper man there. Like, you've made mistakes, but you're going on tour to handle, going out on Netflix, and you're happy to own it. I think, like, I got massive respect for Steph, and I feel like since, like, a lot of the workshops, like, at first I was dead close to Nathan, but after I feel like me and Steph were like best friends.
I mean, obviously, Bo and Harry. Like, I feel like it's Holly and Nathan made a good connection from the start, whereas you look at Bo and Harry and there's growth. Like, you literally see their journey. I don't know if you see it on the show, but you see their journey. And I feel like by the end, they were just, like, really solid. There was no, like, toxicness. There was just like, oh, do you know what? We really like each other.
Yeah.
So I'd say Bo and Harry.
Who made the most connections?
If we're talking about, like, romantically, I'd say maybe Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia.
Because, of course, like, we all connected on a friendship base. Like, we were all, like, really close. But I think maybe Georgia.